Rolling down the field, picking up red cards, taking a nasty set piece. Laid back with my balls on my footy and my footy on my balls. Welcome back. It's the place with the balls and feet. The feet and balls is what we do all the time, every time. It's how we live. It's what we talk about. It's what we spit. Is there anything I'm missing there?
I don't know, but I'm letting the beat ride.
We'll probably talk about it.
Yeah.
The fetish is real. The footy is soccer. Here on the Footy Fetish Show. It's your booty. It's your booty. You trying to catch a fly at
And
the
it
same
just
time.
fucking landed right on the microphone.
Get him. Oh, he almost had him. Almost had him.
Just go, man. Just go.
He almost had him. The fly is going to be a little guest star.
It's
It's
right
in
on-
my hair. Oh.
Just
More like
go,
Dave
man. Let's
Ortiz
just
this
talk.
shit.
Just keep going.
Oh. While Hugh was on fly patrol, I'll be your fly guy here. The name's Booty, and I'm the best. Even though my name's Booty, I like big breasts. And today on the show, I have someone here to break down soccer like he always does with me. I need somebody to rub balls and feet together. Number 8, the Ocho.
Hey! Back on the mic. With the mic daddy. Pleasure to be here. We're going to catch
sir.
this fucking fly before the episode's
We are.
over.
He's going to slap me in the fucking face with this book he's
I'm
got.
either going to slap you or I'm going to knock over all the drinks on the table.
It might slap some sense into me, man. Lately, it's been like,
God.
whoa. I don't know what's going on lately. Jeez.
Hey, man. It's rough times.
Ooh.
It's rough times.
It is.
Speaking of rough times, I got to just boast and brag.
Yeah.
I'm stepping up in the
Please
community.
do. Please do.
One of the coaches at the Fire just came down with COVID after he was covering for another coach. I'm now going to be taking 4 out of his 5 games this weekend.
So that sounds like 4 out of 5 wins.
I hope so. I know 2 of the teams very well. The other 2 teams, I have no idea. So that's always a joy to show up and not know a single player and then try and these are league games, so they have to win. They matter. They count.
I kind of understood the situation, but maybe some folks out there that folks out there that listen to us, maybe they don't. So like, as long as like you're in the organization, you can pretty much coach anybody. Like the organization's cool with that.
Yes, but at the same time, I also have a national C license, so
Yes.
I'm qualified to coach all the way to 18 years old.
Oh, cool. So you have to have that to go higher level if they were to ask you.
Possibly, yes.
They could only ask like a certain amount of coaches that had that.
Right, and they know that I'm qualified.
Cool.
So they immediately reached out to me. I had already covered 2 of the games, and then they sent me a text, and they're like, hey, we need 3 more covered. And I was like, let me move my schedule around.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm healthy. I'm available.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, let me cover. I love the game. I love soccer.
That's exactly where I was going to go at with that too. Like not only like they love soccer, but also that's super like convenient.
Yeah.
It's super like helpful in times like these. Where,
call myself-
coach gets COVID.
Yeah,
probably.
exactly.
So
By the way, I saw him at practice the other day.
he's looking trash.
I looked at him. I was like, you look rough. I was like, damn, bro, you look like you're sick. I'm like, leaving the practice, I'm like, I bet he's got COVID. And then sure enough today, he's like, hey, man, I feel like a dump truck hit me. And I'm like, yeah, you probably got COVID. You didn't look too good. And sure enough, he had COVID.
You look like you want to lay in a dump truck right now, and it's like you're this asymptomatic. You're probably F-symptomatic. I mean, you're fucked. Like so, you look
Symptomatic.
very fucked right now.
Yeah.
We need somebody to help us break this down.
We do. This fucking fly is not enough. We're going to kill it. But we need a legit guest. We need someone who, you know what? I want to hear his perspective on one of the biggest news stories of the summer window of probably the last couple of decades. We're talking about PSG. We're going to bring on none other than our PSG pundit, Fabrice and Twali. How are you doing, bud?
What's up? Y'all doing good? Feeling good? Happy to be here. Love the footy.
Glad to have you. Okay,
Always a
before
pleasure.
we get in, I just want to hear your opinion on this not only Messi, but this transfer window for PSG. Probably one of the best transfer windows of all time. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling? What are your expectations?
I think it's like most people really, it's like hard to believe that Messi was ever going to leave Barcelona. Last year, the rumor was there. You know, it's always been there, but it was always hard to believe. So like even to the day when he signed, like I was like, until I see him in a PSG jersey, I'm not going to believe that it's going to happen. I think it's massive. I think like a lot of people thought he'd go to City. Like he's top five, three, two players in the world, probably the best. I mean, arguably.
Yeah.
So it's always huge. I mean, I was always in a Ronaldo over Messi camp, but you can't deny like his genius. Like the stuff he's accomplished. He's got the most Ballon d'Ors out of everyone. And I think if anything, he's going into a team where it's gonna be easier for him, like take less of the load on, like less of the pressure on him to like do something. There's a lot of winners around him. And as a PSG fan that's like been following him since like the struggles, I mean, it's night and day between the team that they had like 10 years ago and now. So I'm always happy to fucking get legendary players on there, and Messi is definitely one of them. This transfer window is definitely amazing, considering the amount of money that's spent, the kind of free agents they've been able to pull to a league that a lot of people don't really believe in or like follow as much. It's gonna give the French league a lot of attention. It's gonna be great. Hopefully, there's a cup with big ears on it at the end of the season for us. But happy to see, like excited to see next week if he can start his first game and see what he does.
All right, give me your prospective starting 11 pending everyone that they've signed / have is healthy.
I think Poch would ideally like to play a 4-2-3-1. I think he was like the first one to come up with that one that like Spurs and stick with it. I think he had like a good trident with like Son and I think Ericsson and God, who was on the other side? Dele Alli, probably. So I think he'll probably go with that in Paris. And I like to probably think that Navas would ideally be the starter, at least for now. I don't think he's done much to really like lose his spot. Hakimi is a solid on the right. And then depending on Sergio Ramos's fitness, it would be Marquinhos Ramos or Marquinhos Kimpembe as a duo, a center back.
Nice, yeah.
Bernat when he's back to full health on the left side. I think right now it's Diallo, but the dream would be Bernat on that side. And then I would go Verratti and God, this is where it gets hard. It's tricky. I go Variety, Wijnaldum seems to be like the preferred right
I think you
now.
got to put those
I
two
think
for
I
sure.
yeah, and then the front four tends to kind of pick itself.
Oh, you're
But
doing
I
a
think in my
4-2-4.
vision, it would,
You're
huh?
doing a 4-2-4 ish.
I think, mm, it's hard to say, man. I think it. It's hard to say because Messi, I see him being like him trying to play him down the middle, maybe. It's been hard to kind of try and guess. Even now, I'm still thinking it over. But I think it feels like a 4-2-3-1. I see Neymar on the side. I see Di Maria on the other side. Messi down the middle, and Mbappe up top.
Let's say we actually have the Tuchel bag of tricks right here.
Not Tuchel.
PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's Poach. I'm so sorry.
Pochettino.
Oh my God.
It's all right.
Jesus. I'm gonna go. You see what I mean? I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh man, I'm so used to it. No. So we got the Poach bag of tricks right here. So I'm gonna ask you. We're looking at their last game right here against Brest. Speaking of Brest, it's the theme tonight. We're looking at a four. Go back to you.
Sorry.
We're looking at a 4-1-2-1-2.
It's like a 4-3-1-2.
Do you see this as an experiment right now, Twali, or something that you could
Absolutely. This is the
really
first-
possibly see squeezing Messi in there? Maybe where Wijnaldum is.
This was the first time he ever tried this formation, and
I believe
I
it.
think he only did it really because of like the people he had on hand. And I have to say, it didn't really work quite as well as I thought today. Because Wijnaldum didn't know what he was doing. He seemed lost.
I really like that he gave Gay the 6 CDM role because that frees up Verratti, Wijnaldum, and Herrera as far as defensive responsibilities. I think that's going to be an important role going down the stretch just because of what you said. There's so many attacking players. You're going to need someone who's just determined and focused and has the work rate to pick up everyone else's defensive duties. And when we saw Gay last year in for PSG, he really allowed the other attacking players to kind of flourish. We saw Poach put Neymar as like a floating number 10, and really you didn't see Neymar or Mbappe play much defense at all. Mbappe was pushed forward as like a 9. This is at least in the Champions League. Mbappe was pushed forward as a 9, where he could basically float left, right, center, and then Neymar was able to float freely as the center attacking mid to go pick that ball up from the midfield line or the back line, and then be the one to distribute towards Mbappe. Now the question is, does Messi and Neymar do that with Mbappe up top? Do you try and release Mbappe with Messi and Neymar? This is difficult because I don't see Neymar as the guy that's going to blow the top off of defense, but Mbappe is definitely that guy.
We've always said that too. When we were talking about where's Messi going to go? Where's Messi going to go? The one reason that we didn't think he'd go to PSG is because we always asked where he'd fit. So we'll see. We'll see right now. We'll see. We'll see what Poach has got up his sleeve. Pulling out the bag of tricks, like we said. So he's always a guy that we know he'll take a risk because he coached Tottenham. So so let's be. That's one thing I like about the guy. So he believes in his guys. He believes in the guys he has. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun.
He gets another gear out of a lot of these players.
Yeah.
Like
Lo Celso, dude. That's a guy I always remember at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Coming out of nowhere. Your boy.
So
Brazilian.
many. Lucas Moura. So many of them. He put Lucas Moura on the map. He put Dele Alli on the map. He put Harry Kane. For me, he pulled Harry Kane, I think, out of the youth squad. He is responsible for so many of these great players that we saw in Tottenham right now.
And think about it. Since he's left, they can't figure out what to do with
Son.
A lot of those guys.
He's responsible for getting Son over there.
Yep.
Right? I mean, it's just he did a really good job, and I think his efforts at Tottenham is what was able to land him this job. And, the cast of characters, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, it's just, it doesn't, how do you compare that to anything that they have at Tottenham? It would be, I guess, Dele Alli, Kane, and Son. You compare that's like Kane maybe could equalize one of them, but the other two is like, no, not even close. But to go back to your point, Twally, that backline for me is going to be the real trick. How are they going to hang with these other elite teams? When we go around, let's see, we're in France, so if we go around to the English league, we got Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
The teams you'll have to beat.
All right, yeah. Exactly. Let's go to German. You got Bayern and Holland. I'm just going to say Holland.
Goal scorers.
Goal-scoring teams. Lewandowski, Holland. You go to Italy. Lautaro doesn't have his partner in crime, so he might be able to be manageable. But then I really think Milan is going to be a goal-scoring team this year with Woohoo Giroud, new nickname.
He's Woohoo.
Trying to trademark that nickname.
He's old
and then you've also and then Juve, I think this year is going to be fucking deadly because Dybala under Allegri is
different.
Always good, and then you add Chiesa to the mix, and then you got the fucking GOAT. You got CR7.
I'm smiling over here. I'm just not going to say
They
anything.
just got Locatelli. Yeah. They've needed someone who could hold the ball up but has an attacking mindset, and Locatelli is that guy. Now you pair him up with McKennie and Bentancur. McKennie's just a fucking workhorse who's just going to give it his all every single game.
Yep.
And Bentancur, he might not work as hard, but he's a gritty player, and he's also very smart with the ball. So, the midfield forward for Juve, I don't see PSG keeping a clean sheet against teams like this. What's another league that I'm thinking of? Spain. Real Madrid, they don't look as strong. Yeah. I think Barcelona are actually going to be pretty strong.
Yeah.
In the attacking front. So
and PSG's given up a lot of goals in the games that they've played so far. It hasn't been a lot, but a lot of games they've played.
No. It has. It has. If we look back so far, today was 2-4.
Yep.
Twally, what was the game?
6 goals in 3 games.
Three games. Okay.
Say that again. What was it?
It's about 6 goals in 3 games. I think it's like the average 2 goals conceded in every game.
That's rough, but if you're going to be scoring 4 goals, more power to you. Do it.
I was going to say, man, that's the one problem we've been nitpicking. If we are going to nitpick them, is that back line is a little shaky, but
they win.
We don't see Ramos in there yet, fully healthy. He's getting back to 100%. So I think that's going to change a lot. The attitude back there, they haven't had an attitude back there like that. So I think that'll change.
Yeah. And let's not forget, this transfer window is not over.
Yeah.
If I'm PSG, I hate to say this, Twally, I would gladly sell Mbappe so that I can go and buy a center back. If you guys get one more center back and maybe one more left back, like I think you told me Koulibaly was on the radar. Imagine if PSG go get
man.
Koulibaly, bro.
Oh.
Imagine if
Him
PSG...
and Sergio Ramos? Shit, dude. You ain't getting in here without a vaccine card.
All three of those guys. Marquinhos, Sergio Ramos, Koulibaly. You rotate them, and then you got Kimpembe as your fourth. That's sick.
Well,
and then that left back, that's the issue for me. The left back situation, I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I really have no idea.
dude.
Yeah, I think they're hoping that Bernat comes back, or if anything, they'll probably switch to like a 3-4-3 system where they just have a wing back and extra cover there with like an extra center back.
So even still, even if you do a 3-4-3, who's your left wing back? Right? It's the same issue.
You'll see. I don't know.
Just,
I mean, the good thing. I think the one good thing that Poch has going for him is like finally he's got like depth. He's not relying on like a starting 11 that's like Champions League caliber, and then like the backups are like a bunch of kids. I think he's gonna have. It's gonna be hard to keep a lot like everyone happy. I think once like all the starters are back, people like Gay and Herrera will probably be getting like less games, but Kerr probably won't play at all. But he's got like some depth in there, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I think it's bound to be a better season than last year when they kind of just got pretty far in a way, beat a few big teams, and then just like crumbled against City.
not to mention, also crumbled in the
hopefully it's a little
domestic league, missing out by first place by 1 point to Lille. I mean, that was a huge upset
Yeah,
for
that
me
was
because PSG
sloppy.
are expected to win the league every year.
If they pull it off this year, PSG, the G stands for gangsta.
That's right, bro.
Paris Saint Gangsta. Let's fucking do it.
I'm excited. I'm going to be watching every single game that Messi and Neymar are in. That's something I am just very excited. That was the best Messi
Yeah,
I've seen. When it was Neymar
Yeah.
and Suarez.
Yeah, those two, man. Notice Neymar wasn't pulling a lot of his typical little bullshit that he pulls either when he had Messi with him.
That's
You know
right.
What I mean,
Yeah.
he focused on the
Yeah.
game as Messi fucking kept his head in it. You know what I mean? He was like that guiding light for him.
Yeah.
You know, so that'd be fun to see.
Yeah, that's a point a couple people had. Like Messi is always so serious. He's like Ronaldo. He's always so serious,
Yes.
like on the job. Like I think if anything, it's going to motivate Neymar to not have. Because the one complaint like a lot of PSG fans have, and I have too, is Neymar's missed half the games that he should have played for PSG through injury or like some kind of other shit. And
Injuries for sure.
like seeing he won't want to see Messi play like 20 more games than him in a season and fucking bag like 10 more assists or something like that, like make that team his. He's gonna want to be there. It'll be interesting.
That's what sucks when we
I'm
talk about
hyped.
that price tag that we mentioned at the beginning. What we mentioned before the show, the 200 mil
Yeah.
for Neymar, and then your most important games you're not in. So it's a really easy complaint.
Yes, very easy.
And unfortunately, it's a true one.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, no, we'll see. It's very exciting. Champions League is where I'm going to be putting a lot of focus on PSG, but I'm going to be watching a lot of Ligue 1 PSG. So that's very exciting. But let's move off of PSG. We are a Champions League podcast, so
We want to ride some more
let's
dicks.
jump right into it.
Let's ride a different dick.
Champions League is
No homo.
I just got that. Champions League is around the corner. We have 26 teams so far that have qualified. The group stage drawing will be done, I believe, on the 26th of August. That is 6 days away. Very excited for that. Twally brought up a really good point. We got to look at the pots. The pots are going to be interesting. So far, pot number 1, these are all the teams that have won their domestic leagues or won European competitions. Chelsea with the Champions League victory, Villarreal with the Europa League victory. Then we have Atletico, Manchester City, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, Lille, and Sporting, all winning their respective domestic leagues. Twally, why don't you run down pot number 2 for us?
Number 2 is basically like all the big hitters that I think you'd expect to be in pot 1: Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, PSG, Man U, Liverpool, Sevilla, and Dortmund. So I think this is going to be interesting because it'll pair up a lot of teams like Villarreal, like Lille, like Atletico, who are not really expected to be in pot 1 with some big hitters in the second. I think it'll make some good groups.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would actually argue that pot 2 is stronger than pot 1.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
United,
Which is crazy.
PSG.
I know. Juve,
Liverpool.
You
Barcelona.
never know what Real Madrid's
Real.
going to do.
Yeah, this is
Liverpool, fuck.
crazy. Sevilla is probably
Dortmund.
the lowest tier team
Yeah.
in this pot.
Get the fuck on out, Sevilla. And they,
Pot
they probably win it all.
They
if we
could,
had a little
man.
tournament right
They
now
could.
with those guys in pot 2.
You'd
Sevilla.
bet on Sevilla.
Why not?
Mm.
That's your Europa, they always fucking pop up.
This ain't Europa, bro. This is Champions
This
League.
is true. This is true.
This
This
is
is true.
Champions League. Booty, take
Yes,
over
sir.
pot 3 for us.
Love me some pot 3. FC Porto. Speaking of pot, Ajax, which, by the way, guys, check
yes.
out the third kits.
The Bob jersey.
The 420 kits.
Yeah.
They're great. They're freaking. It is a.
Describe it. Describe it.
Man, all black.
All black.
Rasta colors on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Rasta colors.
Green, yellow, blue on the
Yep.
shoulders.
It's called the 3 Little Birds.
That's right. And I believe the 3 X's, I think that's like it's either a logo or there's some kind of symbolism for Ajax with the 3 X's. And there's 3 little birds over the X's. If you don't know,
Yep.
Bob Marley has an iconic song called 3 Little Birds for those who are just too young to really.
Go to Google and type in XXX and see what happens. Go to images. I've never done it.
Dangerous.
Yeah. I tell you what, I have some kids that probably listen to this that have no idea what we're talking about.
Don't
and won't
do it, kids.
Just type in 3 Little Birds, all right?
Don't
Type
do
in
it.
3 Little Birds.
Did you go through?
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked.
That's a good
Great jersey.
sidetrack.
Go. Yeah. Of course.
Great sidetrack. Yeah.
Yes, go check it out. Tracksuits are coming. They're on the way.
On the way.
Shakhtar, love Shaq. They're back. Brazil University,
Shock attack.
all day, every day.
By the way, let's
What you got?
stop here because this is really cool. I forget his first name, but the coach for Sassuolo last year,
yeah,
he's over there, and he actually qualified for Champions League recently. He did his damn thing, and he won all the games he needed to qualify for Champions League
with Shakhtar.
with Shakhtar Donetsk. And this team, I was looking at their roster because they're on my website, So Rare. They have got a lot of Brazilians.
Yeah,
They have got a lot of Brazilians, dude. It's
and they've
incredible.
had a lot of Brazilians,
And they always do.
Will have a lot of Brazilians. That's what they do.
The 3 names that I'm going to just say just right now before the league
Yeah, who's
starts.
the hot ones?
Pedrinho.
Okay,
Of course, if you got an Eno on the back of your name and you're
if you have
Brazilian,
an O on the back. Yeah, absolutely.
Pedrinho.
Yeah,
Tete.
Tete.
You know Tete from last year against Real Madrid,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then Dodo.
Ooh, Dodo.
Dodo,
Yeah.
right back for Shakhtar. He's still over there. So those 3 guys. And then Twali.
What about our boy Tyson?
Oh, Tyson. Yeah, that's right. I always forget about him. He's kind of old. I think he just enjoys his time in the Ukraine, but he's always been there. Yeah, he's a killer. Those are just the Brazilians. They've also got some really good Ukrainian players. There's this guy that's got like the salt and pepper, the number 10. He hit some screamers in last Champions League as well. I forgot his name, but Shakhtar Donetsk, always a team that causes chaos in Champions League group stage. Who else we got?
RB Leipzig.
Mm.
Speaking of teams that cause chaos, they drink their Red Bull.
Who's the coach?
Who's the coach? Guy named, I don't know, Jesse fucking Marsh.
Go!
Let's go.
Woo!
Definitely rooting for Salzburg, I'm going to Salzburg next. Look at that. Isn't that great how they put the 2
that's
Red
great,
Bulls
man.
next to each other?
Love how they call it FC Salzburg now.
Yeah, jeez. So that next team I was going to mention was FC Salzburg.
Yeah.
God, the Red Bulls mix me up. I just need to go to sleep today, jeez. Still got Tuchel fucking coaching our boys over at PSG. Sorry about that, Twally. I'm not forgiving myself for that. Benfica, another team. You never know. You never know. Atalanta, again.
Sweethearts, my sweethearts.
This whole group right now. It's
Made me look like a genius in 2019.
right. Everybody's buying the Atalanta jerseys because Hugh told you so.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Zenit St. Petersburg. But man, this pot three is the Cinderellas.
I gotta cut this off real quick. So
Go for it.
I just realized there is an asterisk behind Shakhtar Donetsk, Salzburg, and Benfica. Right now, they are currently winning leg 1 of a 2-leg qualifying round.
So they just
I'm
counted
gonna
them.
quickly, so they just have them ahead. I'm gonna quickly go over right now. Where is it? Damn, I had it and I fucking lost it. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. I passed it up. Right now, Benfica is facing off against PSV Eindhoven. PSV have this youngster, Noni Madueke. He's like a 19-year-old English striker. Very good. Would love to see him in Champions League. Shakhtar Donetsk just beat Monaco. So Monaco is a team that could potentially qualify for Champions League. And then we've also got Dynamo Zagreb against Sheriff
Sheriff's in town.
Tiraspol. But those 6 teams all have an opportunity to slide right in here to the Champions League group stage drawing. Very exciting. I would love to see PSV, Shakhtar, no offense, Twali, to the French teams, and Dynamo Zagreb. But it's gonna be a fun Champions League. There's a lot of really big heavy hitters here, as we just stated. The drawing, again, like we said, will be on August 26th. Be on the lookout on our social media. We will be lighting up your feeds with all of that information. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now we're just kind of waiting.
Yep, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. With that being said, this upcoming weekend will be the first weekend every single European domestic league will be in full force. We're going to have the English League, the Spanish League, the Italian League, the German League, and the French League all facing off. So we're going to just quickly go through each league and kind of predict our top 4 before the season, see if we're actually any good at this soccer stuff. Twali, we're going to pass it off to you in the EPL. Who do you think will finish in the top 4?
Just the teams in the top 4?
Yeah, or you can do top 6
Or the
because it's
order.
the EPL.
Oh, I thought we were going for order, but just the teams I think will make it in there. I think City has resources to make it in the top 4. I think Chelsea, United.
Do you
and
want to do a
Liverpool.
rank? You want to go first, second, third, fourth?
That's what I
Do
thought
it.
it was gonna be tricky,
Do it.
but we can
He's
try.
smart.
Do
He's
it.
Smart.
I'm
wants to.
holding you accountable now. You got to do it.
His balls want to do it. No homo.
Fuck. It's hard to say right now, but I think I'll be bold on this one.
Uh-oh.
Hear me out. I think Chelsea wins it.
Okay.
And I think it's a close fight for second between United and City.
Wow.
And I think Liverpool brings it in fourth.
All right.
I can't tell between those two, but I want to say Chelsea, City, United, Liverpool.
Chelsea, City, United, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig
I'm
that.
being bold with Chelsea here.
Give me a 5th and a 6th, because that actually matters in this league.
5th and 6th, because of the ones that I think were in the fight last year for that, like Everton or like let's see who West Ham was up there for a while. I feel like they lost pieces. That's gonna be hard to say. I'll say 5th and 6th. I feel like Mike Malone over here will probably be screaming when he listens to this, and like these guys are idiots. 5th and 6th. Give me Everton in there, and give me God. Let's hope Arsenal figures it out.
Arsenal
6.
top 6.
Okay.
I would love to see that.
Let's hope here.
No Brentford
Let's
Bees.
hope they come up.
No Brentford Bees.
No Brentford Bees.
Hey, they're still signing. They just got Odegaard. That's a big signing right there for Arsenal.
I told Strain he needs to get on the Brentford train.
It's a long season for someone like Brentford to kind of keep that up through the winter,
Definitely.
and then like after a couple injuries,
Yeah, and Arsenal are also
Yeah,
missing
yeah.
their top player in Thomas Partey. He's probably their most important player on the team right now. So I think having him back plus Odegaard plus Aubameyang plus Pepe will really help them moving forward. Do you want to go next, Booty?
Who you guys got? What's your orders?
Oh boy, dude, I think this is the year. Actually, you know what? I'll go in reverse.
Are you going to
said-
go 4?
You said
Yes.
6. You said 6.
Go start at 6. Yeah, start at 6.
Okay, 6. Give me Leeds.
Oh, you wow, man.
I'm gonna get really weird.
You weird.
5th, I'm gonna go West Ham, but I'm gonna agree with you, Twali. I think they lost some pieces. I'm actually surprised they didn't sell Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Very surprised in that. I'm glad though,
Yeah, me too.
because it's
He's a
one of those
big
things
piece.
we always see those things coming up as
Mhm.
soccer fans, like that. The little guy in us is just like, don't do it.
Yeah.
We're fucking good. Just keep it together for a minute.
Come on, man.
But they just re-signed their boy, Moise. So I
Who?
think
Who?
your
What's
boy, Coach. It's Moise, yeah.
I'm
David
trying to
Moyes.
remember.
Yeah.
Who? Twali?
Want of United, David Moyes.
Yeah.
Big eyes.
Yeah.
David Moyes. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's doing some good things, so
Yeah.
they extended him for a
He
minute.
looks like Dr. House.
He does. That's weird.
I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it.
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, the guy's name's Hugh. Come on, Hugh.
Oh, I go. Yeah, he
Jeez.
does. He
Come on,
does.
Hugh.
Yeah, Dr. House. Got it.
You know what I mean.
I've never watched the series. I get it. I
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh.
Me either.
I haven't either. I knew who it was. This is terrible.
Sorry.
God damn.
Who's your 4?
Is it worse than me thinking Tuchel is still coaching? No.
Close.
It's up there.
It's close. It's close.
No, that was pretty bad. Champions League winner.
Dude, I've been tired.
I get that.
Lots of perverts.
It's all good,
He's
baby.
a
Won't
dad.
hold against you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're an almost dad. You're
Almost
like a
dad.
90% dad.
I'm basically a dad now,
Yeah.
doing dad stuff,
Yeah.
like all around the house.
Booty daddy.
Yeah. There's a booty in my wife's belly. Yeah, I didn't know if I told you, Twally.
No, congrats, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it. She's literally almost there. So that's
She
how
is.
late I am.
Yep.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm sorry.
Hey, to the little booty.
Thank you.
Cheers to the little booty.
Due around my birthday, too. So I guess that's my birthday this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's going to be a great birthday. I'm going to be like, you ready to go? Like that morning. I'm going to wake up like 6 a.m. Like, pack your bags. Let's go to the hospital.
Hey, Hugh. I feel like I sense a booty stalling.
Booty is fucking stalling. I'm over
sorry.
here like, what are you doing, bro?
I'm sorry. Let's get to the fourth
We
one.
got 4 leagues to get through.
Which will be Liverpool.
In 4th.
Yes, in
Okay.
fourth.
3rd.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch that.
Okay.
It'll be Chelsea in fourth because we don't expect it. Liverpool has
Van
Virgil
Dijk
back,
Yeah, baby.
and they look like they have Van Dijk back. So
Ooh.
I will take Liverpool in third. Now the second, I'm
Mm.
going to go City. I'm
Mm.
going to go number one.
Wow.
I'm going to go United's
Damn,
going to do it this year.
I was going to do the
United's
same
gonna do
thing,
United.
dude.
They're going to fucking do it. They're going to fucking do it. Because, man, look, they got the pairing with Harry Maguire back there. They
Yeah,
needed,
son.
man.
Yeah, son.
They didn't need Sancho. They didn't need that shit.
They didn't.
And they still got him. And to add to it, they got fucking Varane. 2 years ago, they were giving up some of the, I believe either 2 or 3 years ago, they were giving up more goals. They somehow still finished, pretty decently. But
Top 4.
it was a top 5, I think, in goals, against them.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Damn.
Hey, I'll throw a tiny little wrench in your little story there. United, I don't think they still have a starter, a goalie, do they?
that's true. It's true.
What about De Gea? Why is everybody fucking with De Gea, bro?
He fucks up.
Whatever. I still think he's a quality goalkeeper.
Because every now and then he plays hot potato with the ball.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. But Dean Henderson's right behind him. I say throw Dean
This be
Henderson in
true.
there.
This be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a back line like that, though, you don't need as much pressure on the goalkeeper. So maybe De Gea steps up finally and gets them. Man, because I tell you what, in big games, I've seen De Gea, literally save Manchester United. And you're like, without De Gea, they fucking lose that game.
Well, Manchester United fans, you
Good.
tend to forget shit like that.
It's
of course.
whatever.
No,
I'm unbiased.
it's
here.
one of those things. It's like strikers and goalies have that same pain because they're at the sharp end of whatever happens. So it's like if a goalie's hot, he's like people recognize they're like, oh yeah, he's fucking saving the shit out of us. But the moment he drops one, like all hell's on him. Just like strikers. I mean, Timo Werner could score 20 goals a season, but he'll shank a couple really good ones, and people will be on his ass all day.
I would say Timo is an exception because when strikers miss, usually people forget about it.
We can't forget his.
But
For
for
some
some
reason-
reason,
Too much.
everyone remembers. I guess because
Yeah.
he's done it enough,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like if you miss a goal in an obvious goal in a game, it's like, all right, he missed it. But if you do it and do it again and do it again, and then you joke about it, how you're saving for the, it's like
And then you break the streak with literally a goal.
the
Very-
easiest
it's like-
fucking goal ever. Yeah, the one that
Grandma
fell
could've
to
fucking
him.
We
Yeah.
might not know how much pressure goes into being a Chelsea striker, dude. It's been a few years and a few players that are not look too hot in that position.
Right.
Yeah, we're about to find out with Lukaku for sure. See what
All
he
right.
brings to the table. What you got, Hugh?
Top 6. I'm gonna go Arsenal, 6th place.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Leicester, 5th place.
Oh,
Leicester.
Yeah, I forgot about Leicester.
4th place, give me Liverpool. 3rd place, Chelsea. And then I'm gonna go Man City, and then I'm gonna do a duel between Man U and Chelsea for 1st and 2nd. I think Man U squeeze it out somehow. I don't know. I love the team they've built right now. Old Gunner has been given all of the faith and all of the trust. When was the last time we saw a Man U coach not last this long? He's he's held the test of time,
He's a United guy too.
and he's a United guy, so that's nice.
Yeah,
they
he's a
needed.
legend.
I think the same thing happens at Arsenal with Arteta. I think it just clicks. I think it finally just kind of clicks, and they get a top 6 finish, which enables them to continue to build and then put them back up to that top 4. Because I'll tell you what, man, those Arsenal fans would love to have Werner back finishing in the top 4. They took that shit for granted.
Preach.
They took that shit for granted.
Preach.
So, yeah, I'll go in the 1 through 6. Man U, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Leicester, Arsenal. Everton, I don't think is going to do it this year. They lost my favorite coach in Ancelotti. So we'll see what happens.
Do you guys have the same winner?
We do.
I know. But that's
It's
okay
weird.
because we're about to go to another league.
Yeah, we are.
We'll probably break
that's
it up.
honestly, but I
There's
said
a league I know we'll break
it's
it
going to
up.
be Man U Chelsea for me. I think they'll flop. I think that rivalry is going to be back. Reds versus Blues.
And see, you got to go with Chelsea doing something you don't expect, right? So you would expect them to win it, so they probably won't.
Right.
It's that Chelsea shit. It's that Chelsea mentality. Mentality.
And I tell you what, this weekend's going to be fun. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal. And, they did just get fucking Lukaku, so shit, they could win the whole goddamn league again.
They could.
But we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on over to La Liga. The league, for those who don't know, Spanish.
El Nino.
I'm going to go first here. I'm going to do a top 5 just because there's not that many great teams in La Liga. I'm going to go with Sevilla in 5th. I think it falls apart for him. I'm going to go Villarreal. They looked good, man.
Yeah.
It's either them or Valencia. I'll give Valencia the nod in 4th place, and then I'll go Real Madrid, Atletico. No, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico. So I think Atletico will win it this year. Same coach, new players.
Win it again.
I think they'll win it again. Barcelona, I think, is going to be nipping at their heels, and unless Real Madrid makes some sneaky moves at the end of this transfer window, I don't think they got the pieces to get it done. So I'll have them in 3rd place. Twali. Top 5.
I don't think mine would be too different from yours, but I see Villarreal probably 5th, Sevilla 4th, and then I will put Barca 3rd, Real 2nd, Atletico 1st.
Barca 3rd. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Any particular reason you have them behind Real?
I think it'll take them a while to get that. I mean, they won by like 4 goals, I think, this past weekend. But like to get that offense like fully clicking and kind of like rolling together, everyone in their roles. I think you can like beat a small team, but like when it comes to the nitty gritty, Atletico like just added a few pieces up front. Real kind of saw like they didn't really add too much, but they didn't really lose too much either. I mean,
What?
they had lost in defense, but I'd say the core of their team is still there.
Yes, the midfield.
More so than Barca's sort of like finding themselves after, because it's like youngsters.
Yeah.
They just added a few guys.
True.
I think Atletico is still a little bit ahead of both of those teams. It'll be interesting to see which one of those two pulls through, like considering what they've been through.
Word. Agreed. I like that. Booty.
Atletico's that. I'll piggyback on that, man. On that Twilight, because Atletico's that team that they're just easy to forget about.
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
And that's always a dangerous team. I like Valencia in 5th. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go Sevilla in 4th. And I'm gonna go Real Madrid in 3rd.
Same.
Because I just feel like I like it. I like Ancelotti. I like them bringing him back.
Yep.
But I just don't feel like they're riding the high of what they used to have, and they don't have a couple pieces right now that I think would put them over the top.
Major pieces.
Yeah, and hey, they just They just lost a friendly to Rangers.
That's right. Well, let's
It was
not.
a friendly.
Don't
Yeah, they
use
didn't
that.
play everybody.
It was.
you know.
They were missing some key pieces.
But still, that shouldn't happen. It's Real Madrid. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a draw.
We might see Takefusa Kubo get some minutes here.
There's going to be a lot of
Oh, he got
experimentation.
loaned out.
What?
No, Ocho got loaned out.
He is loaned out still? Okay. I
So
wasn't sure if he got.
No,
pulled.
just got sent out to somewhere.
Oh, he did
I
just
don't
get sent
remember
out.
where,
Okay.
But see,
yeah, I
See
think
him.
it was
Right
either
there-
yesterday or something.
right there brings up a good point. I mean, it's
All
gonna be a lot of experimentation that Ancelotti is gonna be playing with. I say we check back with them next year.
How about this?
You know,
Hot take around the room: Gareth Bale plus or minus 10 goals.
Plus.
Plally.
I think plus 10.
Over 10.
I think he'll
10
want
or more. What if I said 12?
in the league.
Yeah, just La Liga. 38 games.
I think he gets 10. Because I think. Oh, I won't cut off Booty too much, but I think like his beef was with Zidane.
Yep.
We know
Yes.
one man.
Yeah.
Zidane must not like golf.
I think I think he's one of those guys that has the aura to step into that role and fucking. I think he'll fucking get some minutes. I think that's why I was probably placing Madrid ahead of Barca, because I think in their like midfield to front, they're a little bit more stacked. Even if on D they lost a few pieces, but it's not like Barca's fucking got a rock at the back.
True.
They're gonna need some guy with a crazy personality really to carry the team. If you think about it, because like we always say, the midfield's still gonna be there for him.
Yeah.
That hasn't changed, right? But the question that always is who's scoring the goals? Is it Benzema?
It's got to
Is
be.
it consistently enough though?
Mm.
I think he partners up with Bale. I think those two are gonna be the ones scoring the goals for you.
So you have over 10.
I would say over 10.
Okay.
And that's a great guy to piggyback off that personality. He's a fucking asshole. Let's be honest.
Yes, he is.
That's what they need right now. And Ancelotti loves him too. So I think he'll be a guy we're going to finally talk about him if he stays healthy.
Right.
That's also been a situation for him
Yes, it's
his whole
true.
career.
It's true.
So we'll see that. Top two, though. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to say Barca wins the league because the pressure's off. You don't have to worry about Messi.
Wait, you've now switched? Do you think Barca's winning?
I was only on my third. I was
Oh,
putting
you
Real
didn't
Madrid
finish.
at third. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I thought you had finished
Yeah,
your top
no.
5. I'm sorry.
I'm going really crazy on this. I'm going to say
Jesus.
Barca because
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
because like we just said with Ole, right?
Mhm.
Barca has a Barca guy.
Ole.
He's got a guy that they got a guy that used to play for him, that loves the club.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a lot of really weird shit going on right now, but it's mostly front office shit. Doesn't mean they still don't have talent,
Right, they do.
and they were right there this year.
They were.
So if they can keep that, I think. But we'll see though, because it's going to depend how much of it was Messi.
Mm.
We'll see. But hey, we look at Spain in the Euro this year, right? Who could you put there? Busquets.
Who could you put
We
there?
could put Busquets in a spot to do a lot of Messi stuff. How about that?
I'm so confused. You're saying use Busquets as a replacement for Messi?
Use him a little more, not as a complete replacement for Messi.
You know
But-
who I think you're forgetting?
Who are we forgetting?
Pedri.
We did Pedri.
You know what this guy
Little-
did over the summer?
Lil Chavi, right?
He played in
Run.
the
Yeah.
U21 Euros.
Yep.
He played in the Euros.
Yep.
He played in the Olympics. And he
Olympia,
showed
yeah.
up to training camp and played and started in the first La Liga game for Barcelona.
Yep.
I think that's your.
I
I think
where you're
that's
going
your
with that.
man.
So see, look, okay.
That's
Piggyback off that.
that's child abuse.
Ex-
He is under
he
21.
is a little kid. That's right.
He's a youngster.
Piggyback off of what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Those two. The point I'm getting at, because I've had way too many beers tonight too.
I'm
and
trying to follow,
Yeah,
man. I'm really
yes.
trying
no,
to
no.
follow.
Where I'm getting at is relieve some of that Messi pressure they're
Oh,
gonna feel.
for sure.
You see
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm saying?
gone. It's totally gone.
Those two can be the guy.
Yeah.
I like you threw that in there because I was going Busquets first. I did forget about
No,
Pedri, so-
Busquets is not going to last the season. He's out.
He's getting old. He's getting up there.
Yeah, he's
So-
older than Messi.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah, it's true.
So you have go through your top. Start at the top.
Barca, Atletico,
Real.
Real, Sevilla, Valencia.
I dig it. Okay, I dig that. Barcelona, man. I have them second. I could easily see them flip. Pressure is off, man, and it's Koeman. Like you said, I like this. Okay, I dig that. Let's move on over to Calcio.
Is it coming home to Barcelona?
No. Calcio, Serie A, andiamo ragazzi a tutti.
It came home, but nobody was home.
Everyone take your thumb and press it to your forefinger and middle finger and wave your wrist forward.
Wave it forward, best emoji
We are
on the
now
planet.
in Italy.
Best emoji
Italia.
on the planet.
Did you know? Did you know that if you look up Italian hands in like a GIF or emoji thing, this is what comes up?
Absolutely. It's the guy from Inglourious Bastards. He's putting it right between his chest, too. And
Exactly.
I think his name was Dominic DeCoco.
Dominic De Coco.
Dominic DeCoco.
Dominic De Coco.
Yeah.
Margariti.
All right, Booty. I'm going to make you go first on this one because you have not gone first yet.
This is true.
Serie A. You want to do top 5 or top 6?
We can do. Yeah, let's do top 5. Let's do top 5 because
Top
dig
five, top five, top five.
you know what those last like the 4
okay.
and 5 can always switch
Shit.
up.
I'm going to go. Look, I'll even help you out. I'm going to give you the top 6 of last year because I still think that's. Are you kidding me?
Still pretty relevant, yeah.
Did they fucking erase? Okay, that's there. I'm sorry. Let me let this load for a sec. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, get you a load.
Oh. That's a hot top 6, bro.
Before I start,
That's
you know,
hot.
it was coming home, but nobody was home to sign for the package, so we went to Rome instead.
Back to Rome, baby.
Here he goes. You know Lazio's always gonna fuck around,
You starting at the bottom here.
but I'll tell you what. Give me Jose with Roma
Oh,
in your
God.
5 spot. I think Napoli is there,
Sleeping.
but sleeping
You are
when you really need to step
sleeping,
up.
bro. You are gonna sleep on Napoli this year.
I think we can just for a year.
Okay, that's fair. I think you're wrong, but keep going.
Because-
so you got Roma at 4th. Oh,
Yeah.
fifth.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think Jose's not gonna fuck around, dude.
we'll see. It's
Those
all
are
about who
hard.
he's got. Can
Exactly.
you name some players on Roma?
Oh, I can tell you who he just brought in for sure.
Who's that?
Fucking Patricio,
Who,
Brought
okay,
in
the goalkeeper.
the fucking
Give me someone
the
else.
fucking fellow,
Who's gonna
the
actually help them?
fellow Portuguese though.
Sure, but who's gonna
You gotta
help
fucking-
them? Who's
Our
gonna,
boy, dude, midfield. That's our fucking boy. Tore the ACL. You gotta
Oh,
have our fucking
Zaniolo?
boy, Zaniolo, baby.
I don't think he's the guy.
You don't think so?
No.
No. Well, Dzeko's gone. We know that.
Yes, he is, and he's already doing well at Inter.
Yeah. So.
All right, so you got Roma at 5th. I do
I'll
like
give Roma
Mourinho a lot. I love
Yeah.
him back in Serie A.
I think he'll fuck around. I think Napoli will be right there, but Napoli's always right there if we really think about it,
Mhm.
right? 4th, Atalanta.
Ooh.
Atalanta. Is Atalanta slowly slipping. 3.
Tres.
I'm gonna go Inter. I
Mm.
don't think it's gonna be.
I think I know where you're going. You're next
yeah,
to.
Next 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh is gonna love me for this.
No, hey man, it's your
give
team,
give
bro.
Allegri some time before we crown him again.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna go.
Hey,
I'm gonna go Juve
Hey.
and then Milan.
Am I hearing this right?
I know.
Are you
I know.
fucking kidding me?
I know.
Are you on the?
not
You're not
kidding.
on the bandwagon, but
I'm
you're
not
giving
kidding.
us the win. I dig
I'm not
that.
kidding. They keep getting so
Rudy.
fucking close, man. So that's kind of scary. So close.
Close, bro.
And you know what? They lost Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Throw another goalkeeper in there. Be all right.
Hey, leading. Mike Mannion, team that beat PSG for the #1 spot in La Ligue.
Yeah, that's what's,
Or
yeah.
Ligue 1.
Now if I'm wrong, then I'll make fun of you forever.
That's fine.
But right now, I say give Allegri a year, get the squad back together to where he wants it, and then we back.
I dig this. I don't think
Twali's ready this year.
Twali, you go first, man. Twali's losing his mind over there. Twali, give us your
No.
top 5, man.
all right. I think my 5th one might surprise you, but I'll go Lazio in 5th.
I like that.
I think they didn't lose too much. If anything, they might have added a couple little pieces here and there. I'm still happy for Chiro to score a few good ones. I think they have some pieces in there. I was kind of looking at their squad a second
New
ago.
coach.
See, I kind of lost.
You know
it
who's
there,
over
but,
there.
Yeah. When you hear the bick.
Mauricio? Oh yeah, then maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
This is dangerous stuff. No, but I was looking at their team. I think Pedro's got experience. Luis Alberto is still there. Joaquim Correa was a good one. So I kind of like him in there.
SMS, bro. You
fourth,
gonna
I
leave
say
out
Roma.
Sergey? Come on, man.
And Chirby's still there too, yeah?
Milinkovic, the Savage. Yeah, I
Savage
forgot
is
about
still
the
there,
Savage.
bro. The $100 million man that'll never get bought.
The Savage is the man. Hey, he might not be worth that much
He's
in
not.
a year or
He's
so.
definitely
Hasn't never been.
So 5th is Lazio. 4th, I got Jose Mourinho and his new squad. See if Tammy Abraham can bang in some. It's worth a lot of money, so we'll see what he can do. I really like Zaniolo too. I know you brought him up. I think he's got potential. Hopefully, he recovers from that injury. It's always shitty to see young players get injured.
And
It's
twice.
always
Yeah,
fucking
twice.
heartbreaking for
Tore his
me.
ACL twice.
At 3, the Nerazzurri, I put Inter in number 3. I think they lost a few key pieces there, and it's going to be hard for them to get back up to top rank.
100%.
And then number 2, Booty, you broke my heart, man. I think number 2, it's got to be close, but no cigar from Milan, because I think our boy just came back. I mean, he took a couple years sabbatical, but he don't forget, man. He's been there. He won a few Scudetto with our boys. Juve back in number 1, where they belong, as always. That's my top 5.
Blowing raspberries. No, I don't expect anything less from you, Twali. I'm actually really surprised Booty picked Milan first.
Yeah, I was
They're
shocked,
getting
too.
scarier and scarier every year, man. And they're knocking on the door. They're like the Dodgers of baseball from our baseball fans out there.
I don't get that reference.
They just, dude, like Dodgers, like last 3 years, they were just so close. A little bit closer,
Hey,
a little bit
baseball
closer.
still got the Yankees, so
Yep.
it's all about the stripes. Even in Italian football, it's all about, the stripes,
baby.
white and black.
I think we're one Scudetto away from getting a second star. So
Oh,
I'm gonna start it off right
Need
away
that, man.
and just go AC Milan getting that 10th star. Ibra is back. He's got Giroud. That's
Yep.
really exciting. Those two, I think, are going to be great leaders. I'm going to go Juve second.
Tallest
They
forward
just have such a
partner.
strong squad. Dybala. Can't wait to see Dybala under Allegri. Plus or minus 15 goals. I think he gets over 15 goals.
stays healthy. Esmes
yeah.
situation lately. Yeah.
He's just La Joya is back, the jewel.
Exactly.
Love to see Dybala get some minutes. Also, Allegri knows how to play him. He's going to have a formation, so very excited. Go back over to Milan. We are on the cusp of signing Bakayoko and Vlasic, who is a center attacking mid over in CSK Moscow.
Mm-hmm.
Dude is a stud. Very excited. He's a Croatian.
They just signed your boy today, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yes, Florenzi.
Florenzi, thank you.
Yeah, that's a really great signing.
Yep.
I really like our right back right now, the starter Calabria. I think he'll be a starting right back for Italy in these next 10 years. He's a workhorse. He loves getting down that sideline and providing attacking players.
Are they putting Florenzi
Yeah, dude,
right back?
forget about Chiesa. Let's go back to Juve. You've got Chiesa, Dybala, and Ronaldo. That's sick. Not to mention, we were talking about this before the show. Locatelli, Weston McKennie, and Bentancur. I
Rabiot.
think what?
Rabiot, when he decides to show up.
Rabiot, right.
Yeah.
I think one of Juve's weaknesses is going to be their goalkeeper. I think they're at a point right now where they've put so much in Chesney that they can't just abandon him. But he is susceptible to really making some mistakes. He has come a long way and has really shined. But for me, that Bonucci, De Ligt, Chiellini backline is still very much intact.
And you just made fun of me for talking about a keeper.
No, bringing one in. I said name someone, and you're like, they brought in Patricio. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
know.
going to do anything.
I
for him.
know.
Third place, Inter. Fuck out of here, Azzurri.
Fuck out.
Number 4, I'm actually going to put Napoli. I think you guys are sleeping on my boy, Victor Osimhen. Solid, bro. You got fucking Insigne.
Yeah.
God, you got Koulibaly.
It don't mean they won't score goals, but it could mean that they don't win games.
It's going to be interesting. Right now, they have 2 goalkeepers, Alex Moret and your boy at Colombia, Ospina.
Spina, yeah.
But they
Been there
still
forever.
have. That's right. He's solid. He helped get Colombia to the semifinal against Argentina.
There was
this
a
past
Juve
summer.
rumor for a minute.
No shit.
So it's funny you brought up. I'm on board
Chesney,
with that
dog.
Too. Yep.
I mean, Chesney was going after. Juve was going after Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Right. They know. Everybody knows
Yeah,
Chesney is a little shaky.
I read some shit, Twally. I don't know if you know, but I read some shit where they were talking about. I think it was like on Juve's website too, like the Juve FC.
Mhm.
They were talking about if they had sold Ronaldo earlier, that they were straight up going after Donnarumma,
Damn.
but they just didn't have.
The funds.
They did, but it wasn't as much as what they would have liked.
His contract is just
Right.
crippling.
Yeah.
Right.
To be honest, like
It definitely.
it's not the league.
Right.
Right. It would have been trading one shitty financial situation for another shitty financial situation.
That's
Basically.
right. Yeah, because Donnarumma is definitely crippling any team that doesn't have the funds. That is for sure. Moving on to my 5th place team, I think it's going to be a battle between Atalanta, Roma, and Lazio. And I think on the sneak, I think Sassuolo is going to fight in that position as well. But it's a brand new coach. I'm not sure how they're going to hang out. I'm really excited for Venezia.
I was about to say. So
I just hope they
Top 10?
get in there, man. I
Top
hope
10?
they just stay in the league because they just look so Italian.
Yep.
And they just signed a whole bunch of Americans, a whole bunch of young talent. So those are my top 5 for Serie A. I really think Milan are building for the future. They're building with leadership. They're building with depth.
That's why. Yeah. That's why I'm thinking this. It's scary. It's scary. They're kind of chilling. You know.
Juve had a really good summer last year. Chiesa, Kulichevsky, McKinney, great players. But this year, so far, all we've seen is Locatelli. Have we seen any really big players? I don't know.
That's
Signings, yeah, for Juve. Besides Locatelli.
Your boy, Brazilian.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's coming in
Kyle
January.
George?
Striker.
Kyle Georgie.
Yep.
No, he's in now. He's in now.
They signed him. He's there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. So
Yeah, he's got a
good
jersey
signing.
number and everything.
Fuck, I forgot about him.
Oh, there he is right there. Holy shit.
Wow.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Yeah, he. I've looked at his tape. He looks promising, but he will definitely not get significant minutes on this team unless there's some serious injuries.
No.
So yeah, Serie A, very exciting. Starts this weekend. Forza Italia, Forza Calcio, Forza Serie A. Very excited for the Serie A to start back up. I got to drop one little quote in here from our boy Lukaku.
While he's looking it up, Venezia, unofficial partner of the Footy Fetish Show.
That's right.
But we're working on it.
Here we go. Lukaku just made a move from Serie A over to the EPL.
I saw that.
Quote, Italy is tactically and technically a better league than here. Talking about the Premier League. But in England, it's a matter of intensity. This is what makes the difference for me. There's a quote from Lukaku, Big Rom. Just goes to show, if you like tactics and technique, watch the Italian league. If you like harsh tackles, intense speed of play, go over to the EPL.
If you like a tennis match with 11 players, go to the EPL.
Wow.
Boom.
Quoted. There's that fucking fly again.
Fly's
I thought we
back.
knocked him out.
The Fly's
He came back.
Can we call this episode The Fly? Jeff Goldblum.
Fly.
Let's move on over to Bundesliga.
Oh, Boondy me.
Bundesliga, I really don't want to move past the top 4. Y'all cool with the top 4 here?
Hertha
Top 3?
Berlin
Let's do
definitely
top 3.
win.
I mean, we know who the top 3 are, right? I think we can all agree here. Bayern,
Yeah.
Dortmund, Leipzig.
The real question is, who's
Done.
going to lead first place until about December? Is it going to be Dortmund or is it going to be RB Leipzig?
Oh, God. Yeah, that's right. Because Bayern always cleans up towards the end of the season.
Yeah, dude,
They just
Yeah, I
have
think
too
they'll-
much depth.
they're the maids at the Ritz-Carlton, baby. They make that quarter jump off the bed. They come clean up. They clean the fuck up. And they're just like, oh, thanks for
love
staying. Bye. Appreciate it, guys. We made this bed. It's
It's
our
like-
bed.
The funny thing about the German league is like other leagues will go out of their way to sell outside of the league so they don't like strengthen a competitor. In Germany, it's like if you're doing really well on a team, you end up wearing red the next
Upamecano,
season or the season after.
Lewandowski.
That's what pisses me off about Dortmund, to be honest.
Like a massive magnet.
Yep. I was like, dude, I've had this conversation with like multiple friends of mine that like love Dortmund, and it's just like that was the first thing I brought up like a couple of years ago. I was like, you're gonna like stop selling shit to your rival. Like, why would you do that? The Red Sox and Yankees have not made a deal, and I think they made one deal in like fucking 30 years.
Just like a water boy or something.
Because it was just somebody that was just like, yeah, whatever.
Just to say we've made.
There's
a
like a
deal.
relief pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of those.
The door guy.
There's tons of those. Me and you can go throw out some relief pitches real quick. There's tons of them. There's tons of them.
Okay, I didn't really get the significance that drove it home for me.
There's a
Thank you.
lot of them. Let's put
Yeah.
it that way.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so any reason that Leipzig will finish second and Dortmund will finish third? Silence. Okay,
No,
moving
yeah,
on.
I like Dortmund
If
a little better.
Haaland,
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Twally.
Twally.
if anything was to happen to Holland, that's the only one I see. But let's hope not. Fingers crossed.
I'll tell you what. Don't sleep on my boy out of the Eredivisie, Daniel Malen. Just signed him.
Yep. Those two
I
up
think
top,
he was the
man.
leading goal scorer in Eredivisie last year. It might have been him or Giorgio Giacomucas. I'm telling you guys, I'm dialed in
Kamala
around
showed
Europe
out at
right
the
now.
Euro.
It's crazy. I'm fucking dialed in.
I love it. I'd go.
And he had a
yeah.
decent Euro, Mullen did.
Yep.
He did all right. I will say I blame him for the reason the Netherlands getting knocked out. He had a one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper blocked it. I forgot who they were playing.
Ukraine.
No, it was on the left side of the bracket.
Uh,
Fuck. Maybe Croatia? Was it Spain? Sweden? No, it wasn't Sweden. Whoever
This
it
Euro
was.
the
Was it Denmark?
that sounds.
Whoever it was, Daniel Malen had a one-on-one with the keeper to win the game. Gets blocked. The keeper makes a save, throws it out to one of the wingers. They drive down. Fucking Delict gives up a red card.
That was round of 16.
I think so. And
Czech Republic.
what? Huh?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Oh, that's it.
Czech Republic beat the Netherlands because that counterattack led to Matthias de Ligt having to fucking grab the ball with his hands to save a counterattack, getting a red card, leaving the Netherlands down a man for the rest of the game, and Czech Republic wins. So Daniel Malen, I know, is not going to forget that missed opportunity because if he scores that goal, that game is completely different.
Yep.
You don't get that red card.
Yep.
But anyway, let's move on over to wait, real quick, before we move into League One, did any of y'all catch the Dortmund game last weekend?
Against
where they
Bayern?
fucking smashed. No, that's the Polka.
Yeah.
There was a league
Yeah, it
game
was the
last
Holland
weekend
show.
where they played like fucking Eintracht
Frankfurt or some shit.
Augsburg or
5-2,
something.
and Holland.
Yeah.
I saw
it was
Holland
men
in
against
full
boys.
force. They only gave him 2 assists, but he really got 3 assists. He had 2 goals and 3
yeah.
assists. They won 5-2.
Notice he's starting to kind of open up that part of his game a little bit.
So I will tell you, the only reason he had a lot of success was because Eintracht tried to play them straight up,
Don't do that.
right? And it was a mistake. Obviously, you saw that,
Don't do that.
and it gave Dortmund tons of space to counter, and they were able to just exploit the space, especially getting Holland the ball. I think if
People
there are
don't realize
teams,
how much.
sorry, go.
People don't realize how much, like, people know he's fast and accurate and all that, but they don't realize how much, like, energy he plays with. Holland is fucking physical.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
He's difficult to bring down. He's difficult to slow down. Like you said, yeah, he's just a very energetic player. Now, that being said, I brought this point up to our Borussia Dortmund fan, pundit. When teams sit in and know how to sit in tactically and exploit the space behind teams, Dortmund struggled last year. And I'm going to specifically bring it back to Dortmund and Lazio in the group stage play. Lazio smacked Dortmund 3-1 in the first leg. And then the second leg, it was a 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason that Lazio did not succeed in that second leg was they were missing players. So for me, when a team can back in, can sit in, Dortmund struggle. But let's quickly move on over to the French league. I'm getting notification. Twali has got to bounce soon, and this is your league, my friend. So I want you to get in your picks here. We don't really know a lot about the French league, so help us out here.
I like them.
Who is your top 3 or 4? You get to pick.
We'll say top 3. I think that's what matters in terms of Champions League. It's like they get 2 in the Champions League, 1 in the knockout round, and then like 1 in the Europa League.
That's right.
In 4th place.
There you
go. I will go from top down. I'll say PSG probably gets the nod at first. They struggled a little bit, and it might surprise you guys, but I will have Lyon coming in second.
Agreed.
And then I will have Marseille in third.
Wow.
Better team, Twali. Marseille or Monaco right now?
Marseille. I think they've added. You guys might be surprised to hear some of the guys that just picked up. That just got Chenzing under. That just got
Chezunder from Roma.
Gendouzi, I think. They got Paul Larola at like on the outside backs. They're quietly adding like a little bit of a team
Damn.
there. I'm trying to think of who else they might have just bought, but they got De La Fuente,
Wow, the
Payet.
American.
Shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, they got a little team going there.
And they got some coin on the slick, but they don't spend like they got coin though.
That's right.
William Saliba is a promising center back. I think and Kamara is a pretty decent young player. So I think
Boubacar Kamara.
they
Yeah.
got a chance of being up there.
Fuck yeah. And then, I mean, of course, Dimitri Payet. Dude's a stud.
Oh,
So,
always forget about him, man.
yeah, he's just a classy player that doesn't get enough respect. But this is a sneaky little team here. I'm going to go also PSG, Lyon. I'm going to go Monaco because I like what you just said there. So I'll go PSG, Lyon, Monaco.
Okay.
Who you got?
PSG is going to finish in 20th, and they're going to get
Okay.
PS Gangsters number 1, right?
Yep.
I'll go Marseille number 2, man. Let's mix things up.
Woo.
We just talked them up. Let's do it, and then let's do third Lyon. Of course, Lyon. You know, Lyon always has to show up.
You know who's
'Cause
on
they're
Lyon, right?
Who dat? Tell
My
him.
boy,
Tell him.
Paquetá.
Paquetá.
He just got
That's
the
right.
10
He's
jersey.
rocking the 10 this
He
year.
just
That's
got
right.
the 10 jersey. Best believe that's on my order.
And he did pretty well
Yes, he did.
last year, yeah.
He did well enough to earn himself a spot back on the Brazil team.
and a number 10.
Not quite on the Brazil team, but,
not a
but
Brazilian.
in Lyon. But in Lyon, they gave him the number 10. He earned his starting spot back on the Brazil team for Copa and scored 2 decisive goals in the quarterfinals and semifinals to get them to the finals. So
Doing work.
very excited for Paquetá. They also have a squad. Husam Omar, Kakarot, Anthony Lopez is a quality goalkeeper. Thiago Mendes is a solid defensive mid. And then this dude, Twali, I know you know this guy, Ryan Cherky.
Yeah, he's a young midfielder, winger, tricky. Bruno Guimaraes is another interesting player.
Yes, you that dude.
And Dembele.
Well said. Different Dembele.
Different Dembele.
Different Dembele. But also, Bruno Guimaraes, he was the starting center defensive mid for Brazil in the Olympics. Very pivotal role. This is a sneaky team, so
Yep.
I think you might want to switch Lyon up to second place. But we'll keep you at third.
2 sneaky teams though.
Monaco?
Yeah. Or no, Marseille.
Yeah, that's true.
2
That's
sneaky
true.
teams.
It's very true. With that being said, we have completed the top 5 domestic leagues. Twali, thank you for your time. Booty and I are going to
Oh, it was
close
a
this
pleasure,
episode
fellas.
out, but quickly, while you're here with us, can you give us a shout out?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a tricky spot. I'll give
Put him on the
a
spot.
shout out to our American in Chelsea, Christian Pulisic. Hope he pulls through COVID and finally becomes a starter.
Love it. By the way, I showed my barber Pulisic's hair, and I said, give
Could
me
do that.
Captain America. And that's what I'm rocking right now. And he did. So it looks good. I like it.
I'm going to go see Mar for a man bun. You know what I mean? See if he can do
you
it.
got to clip the tips.
Yeah.
You can
Seriously,
do it.
if you,
Yeah.
when you're growing long, you got to clip the tips.
I don't trust men to cut my hair. I'm pretty sexist with it.
That's actually very fair.
Yeah.
But long hair.
'Cause I
would
have
say.
ladies' hair. So.
Yeah, when you got long hair, definitely go to a woman for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. All right, Twirly. Thank you for joining us on the Footy Fetish. Booty and I are gonna take our time here, closing it out.
Love you, Twally.
You are. Hey, man.
All right, boys.
We'll catch you later.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to talk footy with you boys. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.
All right, bro.
My favorite PS gangsta.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Hugh, I need a shout out from you.
Well, I think while it's just you and I,
Transitioning.
yeah. Sorry, we are transitioning right
Yeah, what
now.
you got?
Is my book here?
Yeah, you
Where's the
Oh,
fucking?
wait, yeah,
Where's the Bible?
said, hey, I need to put this here. Where'd it go? Was it the murder weapon?
No, I was using this book for the murder weapon. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do a shout out. Dang, I had a good one. Shout out to Carly fucking Lloyd.
Retiring.
Wow.
Take it
What
away.
a legend. And I think I might have done this on the last episode. I'm going to do it again.
Do it again.
Because she's so goddamn influential for the women in this country. I love how long she has stayed on the team, and I love how influential she has been during the length of that career. very excited to see what she does in the future because she said she's hanging up the boots, but she's not leaving soccer. So does that mean she's going to be like a host? Does that mean she's going to try and coach? I don't know. But shout out to Carly Lloyd. You are one of my favorite women's national team player.
Future coach of the U.S.
Ooh.
Men or ladies, fuck it.
Whoa. For the
Do
men?
it both. Do it both. Why not? How crazy would that be,
That would
right?
be wild.
Would that be crazy?
I don't know. That's a really weird dynamic.
I've been going crazy all fucking episodes, so I'm gonna keep it crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that shout out though.
All right. Appreciate that.
Because you know why? Because
Why?
you hit on all the points too. Those fucking old bones, they still score goals.
Got us the bronze medal, baby.
Remember that was like the big topic last Ladies World Cup?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, Carly's coming off the bench. So what? So we got goals coming off the bench? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
She should have been starting, but I
should've been starting.
agree. Yeah, she should have been starting.
For sure. Definitely. But hey, you got to get the other youngsters in there. I get it. Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Who is your shout out, my friend?
I've waited a long time to do this, but there's come a time I need to pick a Premier League team.
Uh-oh.
And it's finally coming.
No.
It's finally coming.
Who is it?
It's been between two teams.
I know who they are.
Now, look, I like Liverpool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But lately, the last few years, I don't know. I love Liverpool because of Stevie G.
Yeah.
Back in the day. And hey, I
They
get
have a Stevie G.
it was a magical comeback win against Barcelona, but everybody has comeback wins against Barcelona. No, I'm just kidding. You always win against Barcelona, right? No,
God.
just lately I haven't felt the same spark. I don't know. I love Klopp. I love everything.
I was about to
love
say,
everything they're
Klopp
doing.
is the spark for me.
Yeah.
I love watching Klopp.
I think if Klopp hadn't come in, I
Oh.
really wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
So I really love him. I still follow them, but I'm not like overly excited about them. The team that I am overly excited about right now is between West Ham and Leeds.
Oh.
I'm going fucking West Ham.
I was about to say,
We're gonna
man, I
throw some
go
hammers
West
down.
Ham, dog.
I'm throwing the hammer down today. Shout
Hey.
out to West Ham. You're my new EPL team.
You
From here on out, here it goes.
Forever blowing bubbles.
And it forever blowing bubbles and not winning shit. It's coming, baby. That's why I like you. Because one day they're going to fucking win something.
It's going to be difficult because it all comes down to the management and how they spend money.
Outside of
And-
Juve, dude, I always go for underdog teams.
Yeah, that's true.
I really do.
Well,
Like,
Red Sox are
Red Sox, I liked them when they
We're
hadn't won
underdogs.
86 years.
Oh, damn.
And since then,
They've been
since
on a roll.
04,
They've been on a roll.
4 championships later. So, it's one of those things like I don't feel like Liverpool is an underdog anymore. And that's why I used to like them too.
They are not.
They're not at all.
No.
It's not close.
They
They
were
try to
all
play
of
it
our
off
top
like they
fours.
are.
Yeah, they are.
They still try to play that card, and it's like, you spent $100 million on a goalkeeper almost. Well,
And
excuse
a
me,
defender. Yeah.
$80 million I think on a goalkeeper.
No, it was defender.
Or no,
It was Van
how
Dijk.
much they spent on Allison though?
It's
I
like
just don't-
40, 50, but still a lot.
Still a lot.
One of the highest paid goalkeepers ever.
And then
I
they
see.
were interested in Chiesa for like 100.
Oh, God.
So I mean, which hey, that's cool. I like that Klopp. I like where Klopp's going with that. Klopp's got
Hey,
the fucking
man.
wheels
He
turning.
he sees it.
Yeah.
You know another one he's going for? Jeremy Doku. I don't know if you remember him for Belgium
Yeah.
against Italy. You remember that little black dude?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Also saw he was trying to do some Adama Traore
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a minute. He was really trying on that. So
I think he's concerned that Salah or Mane might be on their last season, and he's going to need a replacement.
I
so.
think he just can't tell, and I don't think they can tell when they want to finish either.
No, they can't.
The great ones can't. It's fine.
No.
But you need to prepare for the future, so I get it. But
The old Hammers, huh?
I'm gonna go Hammers, dude.
I dig
I'm
that.
about to hammer it down. I'm always hammered. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah, I love it.
So I think in like 2 years I'll probably go back down to shit, but I still dig it. So let's roll with it. Shout out to West Ham Tom. I tried to get him on the show today, but he's a pussy. So I said
Wow.
it. Yeah,
He
I'll
won't
try to get
even
him
hear
on
this.
multiple times.
He won't even hear this.
No, he won't. He does listen to us for a minute.
Yeah, the beginning's always the funnest.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, he's not talking about West Ham. I was like, well, they're not winning enough. So if they were in Champions League, then we could talk about them a little more.
That's right. That's right.
Time to close it out. Did you find the Bible?
No, I really got to pee, though.
Hugh don't know where the Bible is. He's got to pee.
I'm about to piss my pants.
I see World Cup Festival down there. Before Hugh pisses himself, go get yourself a bowl of acai. It's the greatest thing that you'll ever experience in your entire life. And you might have had a big Brazilian ass, but the acai is better. I got nothing left. Hugh's got to pee. Shout out to West Ham. Get hammered tonight. Peace out, Boy Scouts. This has been the Footy Fetish Show, where the fetish is real, the footy is soccer. Peace out, Boy Scouts. Peace out, Boy Scouts. Peace out, Boy Scouts.